Today we're going to be talking about King Chach himself, TJ Hunt. We're going to be taking a look at his garage, his past and present cars. We're going to choose the top 5 cars that we think are the best. Now, my opinion doesn't matter, so you may have a different selection, but these are my top 5. Let's hop right into it. All right, so first car we're going to be taking a look at is his 2020 Toyota Supra. Now, this is wide body with his Street Hunter Designs wide body kit that he did develop with Street Hunter. I love this car. This is probably my favorite car out of all of his cars. He did such a good job on the design of the car. The wheels look amazing from HRE. They have a slight concave and they're nice and bulky. He has that nice meaty setup as well. TJ Hunt definitely doesn't do the whole stretch kind of stance boy look, but he does more of a meatier setup, and I love that look on this Supra. He did a fantastic job. Black is not my favorite color because it hides a lot of the body lines and stuff like that, but for some reason the Supra just looks so mean and aggressive. They just did such a great job on this, and the rear end, seeing that big meaty tire, just big meaty claws, you know, like Mr. Krabs. Big meaty claws! The wing, it kind of represents the older Supra in a way, but it still has a modern design that flows with the car really well. Probably the best wing in the game. Here's another view of the rear end. You can see the exhaust, the F1 style brake light looks so good on this car. This is a car I hope to bring to the channel one day. I do have my Genesis Coupe. It's currently not running, but once we start making some type of revenue with this content, we're going to be bringing more car stuff to you guys, like builds and everything like that. We're just trying to get our feet off the ground so we can start making money and making more content for you guys. It reminds me of Maleficent, the Disney bad villain lady. It's such a sick look, and he did this car so well. And one thing that I really enjoyed, we'll find it here real quick, is that when he dropped it off at SOS Customs, they actually did the old school Supra design, and here it is, the old school Supra's design from back in the Fast and Furious days. I really dug this. I mean, they did some type of like plastic dip, I forgot what it was called, but it looks so sick. It's such a cool throwback, and the wheels complemented it so well because of the design on the side with the silver. I mean, I wish he would have kept this a little bit. I understand it wasn't his style and he, you know, wasn't too big of a fan of it, but it was really cool to see something like this. And I mean, such a great car. This is probably my top build he's ever had on the channel. Next is his FD RX-7. It is such a beautiful build. He did an amazing job on this car. I remember watching back, I've been subscribed to TJ Hunt for like the past 4 or 5 years. I mean, back when they were in Calvin's garage working on the BRZ and whatnot. I mean, like, this RX-7 build is absolutely stunning. I remember when he went to Australia and got the engine built, which was extremely cool. I forgot who built it in Australia, but it was done there and then shipped to him, and it's just kept it classy. He kept it era correct. Like, I don't remember the exact part. I don't know if it's Ariamami or whatever this is, but the carbon bits on the front end with the lip is so beautiful. The side skirts are all carbon, the spats and everything is all carbon, the rear diffuser is an incredible hood. They did redesign a hood actually with Mickey, where they have a new Supra hood which looks fantastic as well. This car is built so amazingly well, and he switched up the tires at one point and he had these on there from the Supra that I honestly kind of loved. The TEs look good on everything, we already know that, but these, I don't remember what these are, but those wheels look so good on it. Like the chrome and white look fantastic. He has the carbon wing in the back as well. Just a beautiful build in general. Here we have a nice face on look. He has the V-mount setup. I kind of like the front mount because you kind of fill in that area, but the V-mount is cool. Everybody does V-mount, each is their own, but I like the grill up front, you know, kind of give it aggressiveness. He does have the headlights that are kind of smoothed over. It kind of modernizes it a little bit. I personally like the pop-ups. Pop-ups are cool. I had an S13 at one point that had pop-ups. I love pop-ups. I mean, can't go wrong with them, but it's his build, obviously. He did a great job on it. He has a gorgeous banner of his company that flows with the car. Just a white RX-7 is just chef's kiss. All right, next is gonna be his BRZ. Now, this BRZ has been with him since he started the channel. This is honestly what started the channel in general. I remember he used to actually do car reviews. He used to drive cars and review them as well, which is kind of funny that he went from that to completely, you know, changing the setup of his content. This car is iconic. Everybody loves it. It should be in everybody's top 5 builds. I mean, this car has been with him again since the very beginning. He has the Pandem wide body kit on it. He had stock body body, and then he did like the wide body front fenders when it was red, and then he went to I believe just this. I can't remember the progression of it, but he's always had really good taste. He's not bagged anymore. I loved when it was bagged. So he took off the bags. I believe he was running whatever the company that went bankrupt and then came back. I can't remember the company. It wasn't Airlift or anything, but it has nice fatty meaty setup, just like the RX-7, just like the 2020 Supra. It's so sick. I love this look. Now, I am a Stancy boy. I do like my stretch, but I do love this look as well. And when you can fit a fat meaty setup in a wide body car, it just looks so much more race car-y. All of the canards and everything is so aggressive on this kit in general. The big fat swan neck wing, it's so cool. I love this gray. Like, it's kind of like a Nardo gray. I don't know why he got rid of it, but I absolutely love this color. Here he is with the owner of Rocket Bunny and Pandum. HRE wheels look great on this car. HRE makes some beautiful wheels, and it's painted. It's not wrapped, so that was another plus on my part. I can't really say a whole lot about this. I mean, I believe it's turboed. I think it was, I don't think it was supercharged, but I think it's been turboed the whole time, or at least when he turboed it, it's been turboed. Gorgeous hood. Everything about it is just fantastic. He did such a great job. So this is number 3 for me. All right, so number 4, we have his Nissan GTR R35. I miss this car so much. I think he could have done so much more with this car, but he gave up on it early. I'm not too sure why, but the beautiful matte black with the gold wheels is so sick. I want to do this eventually. I want to do this with like a silhouette kit and make it very race car-y. I don't know, he didn't again do a whole lot with it. He bagged it, put some gorgeous wheels and wrapped it, but there wasn't really a whole lot he did. I don't know if it just wasn't getting the love it deserved on the internet or what happened, but this was a build I wish he would have taken a little bit further before he got rid of it. Here's another picture with the big brakes, the beautiful gold. The gold looks a little bronzy here. I don't know if it's because of the sun or what, but it was such a great setup. And this is back when he was in that small garage, kind of like how Dustin was. There was so much more he could have done with like Shapey Race and gotten more horsepower. This was early in his days when, I mean, he wasn't as big. This is probably what, like 500,000 subscribers or something like that. I don't even know what the number was, but this is when, like, back in the day. You can see these comments like 281 weeks ago, so it's been a minute. I would love to see him come back with another one though. I know he's talking, or his girlfriend Sabrina is talking about getting one. I don't think they will get one, but I would love to see TJ Hunt get another GTR and maybe make a Street Hunter kit for it and kind of like, you know, bring back the GTR. I would love to see more content about this. I know a lot of people didn't like the supercar stuff, so he's kind of going more back to the JDM kind of portion of it, but it would be cool to see him do another supercar. And honestly, I put in the comments down below, I think this is a supercar. I don't know if you guys do. All right, and last but not least, his right-hand drive Toyota Supra. This is my JDM dream car. I eventually want to own one of these, and hopefully with everything going on, we can get to that point. But this car is just so beautiful. I wasn't a fan of this wheel setup he has on here right now. He did change it up, thankfully. I didn't like this wheel setup, but the tires are nice and beefy. The black looks so sleek on it. I would personally do white, but it just screams just aggressive. It's just such a beautiful build. And he had the engine built, I believe, by Rad Dan, the super god, you know. It's just a well done car again, just like his RX-7. He kept it era correct. He didn't go too over the top with it. And he has a beautiful diffuser, just like the RX-7. They all kind of have an interchangeable diffuser. It looks like they all share the same one. And you can see here, oh, pupper. You can see here the Supra again. He has beautiful Recaros on the inside. Front mount intercooler, it looks super aggressive. Just his garage is beautiful, having these two cars in it. And again, you can see kind of the diffuser I was talking about. It looks great on both cars, which is awesome. Really clean build, front lips. I don't know if he has side skirts on it. I'm not sure. It's just a simple, clean build. Let's see if we can get a picture of the engine bay real quick. Actually, before we take a look at the engine bay, here's another clean picture of it. He has the little side skirt extension, which gives it some more aggressiveness, which is nice. Flows in with the front lip. Overall, clean car. I know he's doing a revamp of the car, which I am super excited. So he's revamping the car on his YouTube channel right now. He's going through the progression of updating everything, fixing everything that's broke, which is super cool. So I'm excited to watch that. let me know down in the comments below which cars are your top 5 TJ Hunt cars, and we'll go over those in the comments. I'd love to hear which ones you like, but let's see if we can get that engine bay pick real quick. All right, here we go. Here's the engine bay with that beautiful 2J with the fat turbo. He chose black for the piping and the turbo as well, which is nice, keeps it all nice and clean. I would have went a little bit different direction. I kind of like a blingy, kind of chromed out look. It's well built. I don't remember how much power he's making on this. I can't remember what they put down on the dyno, but I would love to eventually get Rad Dan to build me a 2JZ and a 1JZ and throw those bad boys into a Supra and something else. But I love this car a lot. Like, this is my dream car, and he did justice to this car. I love how he didn't screw it up. He stayed on course to build an extremely clean car, and he has kind of like this, I know he's known for wide body and bagging and everything, and I'm kind of the same way, but he has this tendency to keep stuff nice and clean when he does a simple build, but he doesn't, I don't know, it's hard to explain. He does go above and beyond to make sure it's nice and clean, but also makes it unique in building, you know, the engine and putting nice wheels and just fixing up the interior to be OEM plus. It's just a really good look in my opinion. I love it. All right, and if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, but until next time, peace out.